Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. This is Blaze Guitar Lessons. So this was a song that was requested. This is How to Play Act Like That by State Champs and Mitchell Tenpenny. So an interesting like punk country mix-up or mashup or whatever. Duo, let's say, combination. I love this song. So I'd never heard it before until this request, and the request's been coming in more lately again. As I've restarted up doing the videos. Thank you so much for requesting this song. I love it. I've like totally added it to my music and everything. So if you guys have other requests, there was another one that I had been asked recently, so I'm going to get a couple others I've been asked recently. I'm going to get to those as well. But please let me know in the comments. I'll be more than happy to do them if I can. I can't guarantee I can do all of them, but I'm more than happy to do the ones that I can. So yeah, please hit like and subscribe. And yeah, so any commenting you can do helps me as well. So this song has just a handful of chords, okay? So you're gonna do D. By the way, there's no capo, but it's tuned a half step down, okay? So if you don't wanna retune your whole guitar, or you're not like me, you don't have a second acoustic guitar you can tune down or whatever, you can actually just keep your regular guitar a half step down and put a capo on the first fret, or you can just play it like in regular tuning and standard tuning. It'll be a little bit higher, right? Because it's not a half step down, but you can totally do that. It won't sound exactly the same, but to people that don't really know, they won't know what's going on. They might be like, oh, that sounds slightly different, but they'll love it. So, okay, so the chords you're gonna do D, you're gonna do G, I do this G, I don't know, it's just either one's fine. And then you're gonna do A, and then stick with me until the end of the song, because you're also going to do B minor, but not until the bridge. And I'll show you the order of that and everything. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the chords that you're gonna play. I'm gonna show you where you play them with and the strumming patterns and everything. So the song starts out just with D. And you're just doing this. Okay, and you're gonna do G on seams. Okay, seems fine. Okay, and then you do feels right. So the strumming here is down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay. Now I'm just showing you how to do the rhythm guitar. You can go a lot faster if you want, but this is a nice acoustic way to play it, I think. And you could do the same strumming or very similar on an electric guitar as well. So you're gonna do G, seems fine, feels right. Okay, so A is feels, you do A right before feels, and then you do D. We caught feelings on a lonesome night. Okay, then you're gonna do G right before sometimes. Sometimes. And then you do A before we'd find. Okay, and then you do D before that. That all I need is on the passenger side, and it's you. So it's you. You is where you're gonna do G. It's you who made me believe. Okay, believe is A. Believe. Maybe marking. Okay, so marking is D. Marking up the calendar's an old school thing. Then you do G before seems. Seems fine. Then A, you do feels. Feels right. And you do D before that kinda. That kind of feeling. And then feeling is where you're gonna stop playing. Feeling that you want your whole life. Okay, so you can do that. That kind of feeling that you want your whole life. So you could do it. You could stop it on want or, but after want your whole life, you're not gonna play anymore until you go into the chorus. So I would mute it there, or you could, I guess, let it ring. Okay, then you're gonna go into the chorus, and you're still gonna do G, A, D. Okay, so you're gonna do. And it's the same strumming here, all right? Wanna be crazy, we can act like that. Or I guess you probably could do like, wanna be crazy, we can act like that. So you could just do like really fast strums. And the second verse, by the way, is strummed differently than the first verse. So I'll show you that. It's not difficult at all. But so you're gonna do G on wanna be crazy. So on wanna be crazy, we can act. So act is A, which is easy. Act like that. You do D before or just be lazy, babe, it's not so bad. Then you do G on yeah, we can paint the town. After town you do A, say what you think and we can act. So act is D right here. Act like that, we can act like that. Okay, so on this part, that's where the strumming is a little bit different. You don't have to do it differently, but I think it sounds better. We can act like that. So instead of doing we can act like that, we can act like that. Okay, so I would do that down, down. We can act like that, we can act like that. So you're just gonna do act like that, down strums, okay? Now if you don't want to, you can still do that. So just down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. So you could do that. Okay, then you're gonna play D, just like you did in the intro. Down, down. Okay, then when you go into the second verse, you're actually gonna be palm muting here. Okay, so you're gonna put this part of your hand as close as you can onto that white thing, right in front of it, and just hit the bass notes, mainly these notes up here. Okay, so you're just gonna be going down like that. So you're gonna do low light, no risk. I can feel it in my fingertips. Green eyes, closed lips. You know we can't help but notice that we're okay, and then you're gonna do falling in love, and then you're gonna stop palm muting on falling in love. Falling in love. No, we couldn't have planned it. You caught me like a thief. Okay, so then you're gonna go to that whole pre-chorus thing. And then the second chorus is different because it's longer. So the first chorus is much shorter, right? So the second chorus you do, and stick with me because this part is a little bit different. So you're gonna do, so the first half of it's the same. Wanna be crazy, we can act like that. Or just be lazy, babe, it's not so bad. Yeah, we can paint the town. Say what you're thinking, we can act. So this is where it's about to change. Act like that, we can act like that. So you're doing act like that, and then you do down, up, down, up. Act like that, okay? And then you're gonna do, really quickly go, so act like that. Okay, and then you go into G. Forget the rest. Okay, so forget the rest, stick with me. So me is A, me instead. There's nothing, then nothing is D. Nothing like the feeling of me and you. And then you do G on yeah. Yeah, we can paint the town. And then A is say what you're thinking. We can act like that. We can act like that. Okay, so just to go through that, the transition there is a little bit difficult because he says forget really quickly. So you do forget the rest, stick with me. Okay, so you go G on, so we can act like that, we can act like that. Forget the rest. So you gotta, I always want to sing it slower, but you gotta do it faster. Forget the rest, stick with me. So me is A, so it just act like that, we can act like that. Forget the rest, stick with me instead. There's nothing like the feeling of me and you. Okay, and then you're gonna keep going through it. The timing of that part's a little bit hard because you'll hear he starts singing forget so quickly, so you'll have to get like right into it. Now for the solo part, you just do G. This is where you're gonna use B minor. So you do G, A, D, B minor. G, A, D, B minor. And then when you do B minor, you're gonna do I wanna know where you stand. So stand is where you start playing G. Stand, what makes me a man. Man is a man. I said you're keeping me sober. And he sings that really fast. I said you're keeping me sober. You know I lied to you over. So over is B minor. Over and over again. So again is G. Again, so where have you been? So been is A. Been. I'm thinking that you can save me. So save me is where you can do B minor. Save me, and he sings that part really fast. Thinking that you can save me. So save me is B minor. Save me, but you're still telling me maybe. So maybe is D. Maybe it's making me crazy. So crazy, and then he goes right into that last chorus. So then you're just gonna do crazy, wanna be crazy, we can act. So you're just like that, right? So you're gonna do maybe it's making me crazy, wanna be crazy, we can act like that. Okay, so if you're just playing this by yourself, which you probably are, think of a way to do that because they're like combining vocalists and stuff, right? They're just going right into it. So it might sound a little bit weird if you're just doing that yourself. It'd be tell me maybe it's making me crazy, wanna be crazy, we can act like that. Or just be lazy, babe, it's not so bad. So something like that would work. And then when you end the song, you're actually just going to go to D. It's like that, we can act like that. And I'd probably just do that because it does end playing the D a little bit. Anyway, that's how I play the whole song. Let me know if you guys have any questions or anything. Thanks for watching, and see me next time.